Whatever you got at the store. I grab this shit, whatever. Mix it. Literally the best fucking treat in the world. It's cold, sour. Ooh, icy. Thick. Like my woman. She thick. In the right spots. Her booty. Not too thick, but model side is thick. And I gotta catch up. I gotta lead by example. And you gotta see what you want, bro. Do you want a queen in your life or do you want a hoe? And if you want a hoe, I mean, go to the bars, go to clubs, flash that you got some cash, I guess, look good, roster, numbers game, just keep getting into a bunch of conversations with women, and eventually one of them's gonna like you, or one of them's gonna be like, whatever, okay, I'll go with you. But I mean, if you want a wife, you gotta work on yourself, bro. You gotta really radiate energy that literally you attract right when you walk into the room, right? So it's just like you walk into the gym and everybody's staring at you. They just feel your presence. You just have an energy about you. And how do you get that energy? With your good habits. You know, what are you doing behind closed doors, right? Only you know what's going on. Only God knows what's going on behind closed doors. And your confidence radiates from that. Do you watch pornography every day? Do you eat junk food in the dark, in the closet? Are you a closet eater? Do you eat healthy when you're around people, but then when it's nighttime, do you smoke and just fucking munch out? I did. And I hated myself the next day for it. It was just so shitty. And, you know, if you chase a butterfly, you know, it's going to go away. You know, it's going to run away. But when you tend your garden and you take care of your garden, the butterflies will come. And you are the garden. You are the temple. So the more you work on that, your body, your mind, your soul, your faith, your money, everything, and you're doing good, you just walk better. You walk with confidence, and you walk with purpose, and you walk with your chest up, chest high. And it's fucking great, man. And you know, the person that's meant to be for you is gonna come eventually when you're ready, right? And it's gonna come when you least expect it. When you're like, today? Is it today? Is it today? Oh my God, I talked to somebody. Maybe you are not it's gonna come at the most randomest time. It's gonna come when you least expect it, and you're just not gonna even know. That's what happened to me. I just said, you know what? I'm not thinking about women. I'm not thinking about dating. I'm just gonna just focus on myself, focus on my business. And I took somebody through the interview process, and bam, we got married a year later. So, but if I didn't lock in and really get my mind right, I would have not attracted her. She would have not liked me and just been, you know, just down for me. And, you know, we've been, you know, married for 8 years, and, you know, I made some mistakes and I was a horrible person, and I regret all those. Treat her like shit. Just autopilot, just work, and you give each other leftovers, and, you know, you just treat each other like garbage. And you're young, early 20s, like it was my first relationship, so I didn't know any better. All the mistakes that people get into when they're in a 1 or 2 year relationship, and they go through those mistakes and those breakups, is one thing. And then when they get into a real relationship, they kind of know exactly, like, okay, it didn't work out with this person because of this, and this. I learned from that. I didn't work out with this person, this, and that. I learned from that. And, you know, right now, you know, we broke up and we didn't get a divorce, but, you know, we were no contact for 2.5 months, and it was the hardest time of my life. And I really focused on myself, and now we're working things out, and, you know, I'm growing, and I want my queen. She's my queen, and I can't lose her. It would be the biggest L of my life if I lose my wife. That's been so amazing to me, but at the same time, it is what it is. Like, you gotta know when you just gotta just move on. Like, you gotta think about, is this really gonna be helping you guys grow and move forward, or is this holding both of you back? just because it's familiar and comfortable. And change is scary, and the unknown is scary, but you just have to take that leap of faith. And what you guys have to do is just really stay in communication. Um, a lot of relationships end because of lack of communication, and you just gotta talk about it. Talk about your feelings. Talk about how you're feeling. Hey, I don't really like it when this happens or this happens or this, and vice versa. And you have to take that feedback, as growth. If this person doesn't like it, then you have to really focus on not doing those things, right? And you have to really love each other and be patient with each other, and actually both of you try to move forward. If it's just one-sided, it's just like it's not going to work out, because one person's going to be like, yeah, I'm getting everything I want, and I'm just like, psh. And the other guy's like, I'm giving everything, but I'm not getting anything. I'm filling up their love tank, but my love tank is empty, and they just feel like shit. And commercial break. But got some tattoos. Y'all people out there got some. This mariachi. Dead. It's my guy. R for my last name, Rodriguez. Love this tattoo. It's fucking sick. Got another one. Want to see? Oh. I'm in my brother's room. I used to live in the Bay Area. Moved to Mexico for 2 months. Came back. Lived in my mom's house in the garage while I got situated. Shit started going south with my relationship, so didn't really make sense to leave. So I just been racking up money, saving up. It is what it is. Just a season. It's a mindset. A lot of people say, you live with your parents, you're a fucking nobody, this and that, yada yada. And it's like, you don't even know what's going on in my life. It's like, I can be renting a house if I wanted to. I could put a down payment on a house, but it's like, I want more than that. So do what you gotta do for this season. Save up, rack up, help out your parents, fix their house. Instead of paying random people a landlord rent for profit, why not pay your parents rent and fix their house up? Bless them, right? It's not all about status, man. We'll get there eventually. Think like you already have it. Manifest that you already have everything you want. But be humble. Be good to your parents. Be good to yourself. Frozen. Ooh. Yeah.